Welcome back. It is Ryan with Inglewood Instruments. Today, we're going to learn how to play Pancho Lefty, yet another outlaw country song because I love them. I love story songs, love verses and choruses that are kind of all blur together, so we're going to do it again. This one was written by Townes Van Zandt and then covered by Merle and Willie, and then again, in more recent years, by Mr. Jason Isbell. I'm pretty sure we're due for someone else to do it again because I think that version was at least 10 years ago. It's how I found out about it and I worked my way backwards. But anyway, stick around at the end because I do have a question for you that I'd like your feedback on. Don't want to get bogged down to it now. Check to the end, etc. You know what I'm saying. But before we also move on, I do want you to know down in the link description, there's things over on the website for you to get. I want you to have them. Some are free, some are paid. I think they'll be valuable for you. We are going to play Pancho Lefty on a Dulcimer guitar. This is a Cumberland model that I make. And then there are Seagull Merlins, Boondockers, Strumsticks, all of that will work for this. I'm tuned to DAD, and I'm going to roll it out as a quick beginner-friendly version and then a slightly more complicated multi-finger version. I'm going to do them both as fast as I can, and then I'll stick around and break it down more. So if you want to jump to the multi-finger version, check the timestamps below and you can do that. Or if you want to go ahead and get to the more complicated slowdown stuff, do that too. It's up to you. So just skip ahead right now if you feel like it. You won't hurt my feelings. Now, starting with the one finger version. If you're not familiar with one finger chords, do pause, open a new tab, and go see that video that I've got. Very important. For the one finger version, you just need one finger barred across these 3 frets, 3, 4, and 5. So that'll be G, A, and B, and then you need open. So D, G, A, and B. That's all we need for this whole song. 3 frets. I'll play the verse, starting open, and then the first chord we're gonna go to is at the 4th fret, the A. Open. Living on the road, my friend, gonna keep you free and clean. I wear your skin like iron, and your breath as hard as A, it seems. Want your mama's only son, but a favorite one, it seems. You began to cry, and we said goodbye, and sank into your dreams. That's one thing I should have said about this song is, while the chords are easy, the rhythms are a little bit complicated. That's another thing that I will break down in a little bit. To the chorus for the one finger, and then I want to move on to the multi-finger folks. Okay, so the chorus starts on G, that's the 3rd fret. And all the federales say they could have had him any day. B minor than a dun dun dun. Okay, since we've seen it strung together that way, we're going to go back and do this in the 3-finger version. I'm just going to play it, trust that you all know what to do, and then we'll talk about which particular chords later on. Starting on that open D. Living on the road, my friend, gonna keep you free and clean. Now you wear your skin like iron, and your breath is hard as kerosene. Weren't your mama's only one, but a favorite one, it seems. She began to cry when you said goodbye, and sank into your dreams. I'm gonna skip to the chorus. All this federales say they could have had him any day. Only let him go so long. Out of kindness, I suppose. That was just a quick little turn I thought I'd try. I'm going to address the breakdown a little bit more in the multi-finger version. So I figure if you're playing the one finger version, you should loop back to it. I did call it out some more. And then you should watch the breakdown here so you can see if there's anything you missed about rhythms or things like that and know where you're going next when you get to the multi-finger chords, okay? Now, if you still are having trouble with the one finger chords, I did say it before, but I will repeat that we have a video here on YouTube and stuff available on the website you should go check out. Let's go back, break down the verse first, then move to the chorus. So the way I've structured how I'm playing the chords for the verse, I actually have 2 different A chords. So the first A chord is here, and the second A chord is going to be here. These are all shapes that I believe are in the cheat sheet or in the more complete chord guide if you'd like them. I'm playing the open D this way. The D is open that way, but I also decided I wanted to play it this way with just the low string at the second fret. I'm going to use that in the chorus. We'll get to that in a second. So the way I'm playing the verses are da 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 down to the A right down 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 down. G is going like that. Ba da da. Ring finger there on the third fret, and first finger on the first fret. Ba da 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 da. Back to D, then up to A, and then it skips to G. Ba da 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 da. And then I'm going open to do to G again, and then back down to this B minor. Da da da. That's the way I play it. I'll have a tip about that in a little bit. And then this is a tricky one. We're going to change, instead of using this A, we're going to take this G form that I showed you a second ago. We're going to slide it up one fret, still leaving that high D open. Okay. And it's just 2 beats. So we go ba-da-dun, dun, dun, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then you hold that A. Da-da-dun, back to G, and then straight to the B minor. So you can see that we're kind of keeping the same general ballpark of how our hand is shaped as we do it. That's the verse. Let's break down that chorus a little bit. Very similar sort of ideas going on, but we're going to add in this D here. The chorus actually starts on G, the 4 chord, right here, same shape. All federales say they could have had him. And then just shifting back to G any day. Then we're going back here like this. Only let him bum bum bum. Holding that A. Out of kindness, I suppose. The end of the verse and the end of the chorus are kind of the same structure. Actually, they sort of the back half. It's just the melody that's changed, so it kind of feels different in my mind. Really, it's the front part of the verse and the front part of the chorus that are kind of different from each other, chordally speaking. Let me play the chorus through right now, and you can see what I mean again. Starting on G. All the federales say they could have had him any day. Only let him go so long. Out of kindness, I suppose. Now, let me show you one little cool trick here. This is one fun little practice idea to go with. So if we're on that B minor, I want you to try and add your pinky right there underneath your ring finger. And you're going, I'm trying to isolate it for you. You're holding the rest of it. And that's because you're getting, when you do that, then you go into the next D chord. Or your ear is hearing this walk up of the notes that is kind of what's in the song anyway. It's called a turn. So you're going. Or you could go. We didn't use that version, but that's what you could do. Really what your ear is listening for is. All right, that's it for today. I hope you found that really exciting and enjoyable, all the different parts and pieces. As usual on YouTube things, do consider subscribing, belling, all that kind of stuff. But also, I would really encourage you to check out all the links below in the description, jump to the website, and look at the things we have there. We have a lot of things that are complimentary, as they say, free, or purchases, guides, tutorials, free lessons. We have a whole video course that I'd love for you to check out. Definitely leave a comment below. I want to know, what do you think of the chorus? Because the chorus, it changes a little bit, and I have a theory on what that means and why it is there, but I would like to hear what you have to say before I throw that theory out there. I'm Ryan, Inglewood Instruments, and out.